Tonight's review is the McFarlane Toys Warhammer 40,000 Necron. Now this is the pre-painted version. I did not order this from McFarlane Toys or Games Workshop. I ordered this from an online store and they sent the wrong one. I wanted the paint it yourself one. So I've had the steam taken out of my sails because I wanted to paint it. Now what can I say about this? It's about 10 inches tall. It has a ball jointed neck. It has very elaborate shoulder joints, ball joints and forward and back shoulder blades, ratcheting elbows, movable wrists, an ab crunch that doesn't really move very much, ball jointed hips, ratcheting knees and ankles. Now I do have a slight problem with this. Although it's posable, very posable, it's quite awkward to pose. I can't really describe it any other way. And it just seems to be slightly off. It's very, very nice, but it does seem to be slightly off the actual Games Workshop design. It doesn't seem to be wide enough. And his head doesn't seem to be quite long enough. I don't know what it is. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't quite capture the look of the Necrons. The paint job is very nice, but it's not very colourful. I mean, I know the Necrons aren't very colourful, but the middle part of the chest does glow on them, so do the eyes. And it could have done with a brighter colour contrast somewhere, a bit of dry brushing, a bit of rust, a bit of highlighting. It's yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment actually, no offence, because McFarlane, you're a bit of a hero artistically and toy manufacturing wise. I love your stuff. It's just doesn't quite hit the mark, this figure, and I'm not entirely sure why. Now, as I've said, it's quite posable. It has ratcheting joints, but it is what it is. I could have done with the sort of hieroglyph on the front being painted a different colour, like a bright green or something, and could have done with some glow between the ribs. It could have done with a bit of highlighting on the edges. It would have popped it out a lot more. It just looks like he's been dipped in nung oil, really. Anyway, he has accessories. He has the obligatory unfeasibly large gun. Again, the green parts on these should glow, and they haven't been painted as if they glow, and that would have made a difference. I realise it's a lot of trouble for the manufacturer, and that'll be the reason why, but they really make it look flat. There's no highlighting on the gun either that would have brought out the edges. Yeah, comes with a big gun. It also comes with a scarab. These are the Necron's little pets, I think. And he just sits there, really. The Necrons are a race of aliens that inhabit, race of dead aliens whose souls inhabit robots, living metal robots, and they've been sleeping for millennia and now decided to wake up and start causing havoc, basically. But I must say, nothing detracting from McFarlane Toys, who is one of my favourite manufacturers of toys ever. But this is a disappointment, I'm sorry to say, as far as I'm concerned. I really hate to say it, but it is. And it also comes with the pathetic stands that these figures have, which just looks like they're standing on a manhole cover. So there you go. It comes in the same sort of box as the Marine, large window box. It's attached with lots of those invisible, indestructible plastic ties, not the kind you can twist undone, the ones that you have to clip off with scissors, and they are in random places, like on one shoulder plate and not on the other, and it's a nightmare to get out of the box. Yeah, I think if I'd actually received the unpainted one and done it myself, I would have been much happier, to be honest. I'm sure there's lots of wonderful things that could be done with this figure. The sculpting on it is amazing. It's just the paint has really let it down. And there's something wrong about the shoulders. There's something wrong about the shoulder plates. It doesn't seem wide enough. It doesn't seem triangular enough. He seems a bit too humanoid to me. I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. Don't shoot me. So there you go. That is the McFarlane Toys Necron. And yeah, there you go. Thanks a lot, folks.